Hi guys, welcome to CBC Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here today. So I'm going to colour part 2 of Fairy Touch of Magic by Clara Markova. And I'm using carandachepablos. Now during the week I finished the flowers and I also did these. Got them out of the way. I did the background and I did the grass just to get that out of the way as well. So for the background, I used a light layer of ivory black, which is 496, and then over the top I went over with violet. I also used a little bit of ultramarine, light green, and lime green. So the lime green's just around in here, and then I added a touch of light green and then the ultramarine and blended it in with the violet. And I went reasonably heavy with the violet. So that's the colours for the background. And for the grass, I just used a few various colours of green. And then added a few little flowers in. So I shall continue with part 2. Now I might start off with goodness me, that's hard to see. Hang on. It's khaki green 016. Moving on to olive brown 039. Hi Deborah. Just popping out to get my coffee. I'll be right back. No worries. Welcome on board. Hope everyone's having a nice week. Get some colouring done. Olive grey 018. olive yellow 015. And I've coloured the whole thing with just Pablos, no other brands of pencil. And some olive black 019. Put those down for a minute. Back to khaki green. Alright, for the next one, olive grey. I'll do the stems in a bit of a different green. Excuse me. I've also got Van Dyke Brown 045. Just darken up the green a little bit there. Bit of shadow. Vary up the green so you can tell the difference so it doesn't all blend in, the leaves and the stem. There's not much difference between those, but I'll use it anyway. Light olive 245. A little bit of shading. Blend that out a little bit. Okay, what other colours have I got? Just a little bit of brown ochre 037. Bit of moss green 225. Just varying up the leaves a little bit so they're not all the same colour. Back to khaki green 016. Darken that tip up on that a little bit. That might be good. Hang on a sec, I'll just tell you. Okay. I'll just zoom in a bit too. Wake up, mouse. There we go. Just have to remember to move the book. Okay, khaki green 016. Olive brown 039. Olive black 019. Light olive 245. And some Van Dyke brown 045. Sorry guys, it's really hard to see. Now back to the khaki green 016. Hey B, I'm back. Good morning, Hannah and Belinda. Got your coffee, so have I, and it's going cold already. It's looking pretty, it's supposed to be a cappuccino. Thank you for being here, guys. Be a naughty girl. I end up ordering those metallic Neo colour 2s. Found them on eBay. They were $49. If you used Afterpay, you got $10 off. Well, I'm not using Afterpay, but there was a code there, so I got them for $44. So I thought, I'll grab those, I think. It'll be a nice new addition. I haven't bought any art supplies for a while, so I had a bit of a, not a splurge, but yeah, just satisfy that addiction for buying colouring stuff. Okay. More leaves. Get them done. That's why I did the background and the grass, so I can get on to the good stuff. Laugh out loud. Why my fault? Because you're an enabler. You enabled me. Gotta blame someone. I wouldn't have known about them if it wasn't for you. So I gotta blame you. I need to see the funny side of it. Yeah, I didn't know about them. Now I do. I thought they'd be nice. Hopefully they're good. And it'd be nice to use some our colour too. And if they're metallic and they work well, it'd be nice to have a bit of metallic over the top. We shall see. Sorry, the table's a bit rickety this morning. Hang on, I'll try and pull those legs out. But hopefully that'll be a bit better. Sorry, keep still, camera. There we go. Alrighty. Moving over a little bit more. Where is it? Van Dyke Brown 045. No, I didn't say those colours I just used, but it's been the same. So a bit of Van Dyke Brown. All Pablos, no other brands. And some olive black 019. I just put my Mungo Coral Pastels after seeing Amazon. Tammy used them. I dropped a 20 on Amazon for 24 colours. Bargain. Grab them while you can. That's the way. You go in later on and they've gone up. And it's like, oh, should have grabbed them when I first saw them. I mean, sometimes, might not always be able to afford it at the time or whatever the case may be. That's quite often why I grab things when I see them. So that's a good price. Grab them now because you go back in later and they're gone up. There's books I wanted a long, long time ago. Melody. God love her. I haven't seen her for ages. Sketching from the Imagination, and there's 6 books. They weren't like it, so I can't really get it. I'd like to get them, but I didn't. And now the price of them is ridiculous. One of them is $186 or something. I should have grabbed it. Should have grabbed it while it was like 30, 40, 50 bucks or whatever it was. But now I'm not paying that. That's ridiculous. It's got a lot of this 6 of them. Sketching from the imagination, sci-fi. I don't know if it's monsters and something. Yeah, all my sort of stuff. I like fantasy stuff, fantasy creatures and all that sort of stuff. All right, now for the stem. Olive grey 016. I got some Dr. Foodman acrylic liquid for $40. They are so good. Pretty sure they are more like the whole graft. Oh, cool. Have you tried your Neo Color 2 metallics yet? A bit of brown ochre. Just making sure I'm on screen. Still with the brown ochre. Not all great, all leaves and everything are perfect green. They've always got variations in them, different colours. Bit of Van Dyke brown in there as well. What else will I use? Trying to stay away from these really bright greens. I might use them a little bit later on. Let's see how this one goes. Now this one is dark green 229. You see it quite bright. What's this one? This one's olive 243. So I'm sort of staying with the more natural greens. Olive yellow 015. Now I like the colour of that leaf. Okay, still olive 249. I don't remember to do the leaf underneath the flower. Don't use the same green, it'll be looking a bit strange. Now I've got the stem here. Brown ochre 037. Light olive 245. Sadly, mine are Neo Colour 1. Tried them. Oh, the Neo Colour 1. Tried them in a challenge with Emily yesterday. I said that I can't remember what the difference is. Are they not water soluble like the 2s? I'll have to wait till mine come, girl, and have a look. Let's see if you like them. You'll have to get some number 2s. What is this one? Khaki green 016. So I finished off the roof like I did in part 1. Did the flowers. Got 2 Posca pens. There's a yellow. So there's a bright yellow and a lime yellow. So I used the lime, well, the lemon yellow, I should say lemon yellow for this one, and used this one for this one. And got rid of some of the black. All right. Moss green 225. No, they are crayons, really expensive crayons. Oh, darling. Wonder if you can send them back and go, I got the wrong ones. I meant to get Neo Colour too. Probably doesn't matter now because but you don't know till you use them. I wonder if they do that for you, darling. This picture is looking beautiful. I'd love to have at least one Clara Markova book, however, they are a bit pricey for my budget. Yes, Deborah, they are. They're very pricey. She's got another one coming out in August, I think, and I dread. Can't even get these ones done, let alone get more. But I dread how much the next one will be because this one was just outrageous. Oh, there was something I was looking at on Etsy. The book was $32. I can't remember what book it was. The book was $32, and the delivery was like $39. And it's like, oh no, like, no, don't need it. I can't remember what book it was, but it's like, I've got enough. And the Dragon Nouveau book by Herbert. I can't think of his last name. Something hard. Is it hard? I can't think of his last name. Oh, it's a gorgeous book. It's really, really cute. There's gorgeous, cute dragons in it. Really friendly faces, but the paper's not much better than Create Space paper. And it's like, oh, maybe at the end of the year. And what else? Panoko Agusa, her book, you can pre-order that. That comes out, I think, in August as well. And that was $22, which is not too bad to pre-order on Amazon. I was like, oh, I got enough books. I don't really need them. I hope I'm on screen. Yep. So Abby messaged just before, she's not coming in. Not that you're coming anymore these days anyway, girl. Pretty rare, but she's got a date, so enjoy her date. I just dobbed it in, Abby. I don't want those greens to be exactly the same. That one's a bit bright. I don't want really bright. It's a bit of an unrealistic kind of a green. And thank you very much, Deborah, for saying my picture looks beautiful. Thank you. I always appreciate people appreciate colouring a picture that you're doing. Now I'm going to define these two here. Get rid of that black line from the stem. And I've got underneath to do too, so I should have used the same colours, but oh well. And I'm just using the same colours I was using on the rest of the leaves that I've done. But it gets to the stage where I forget. I keep just swapping my pencils. Lenhard, thank you. Herb Lenhard, thank you. Thanks, B. Yep. I knew it was something hard. I should sharpen that up for under there, but I can make it. Now, there's a really bright green here, but you can use colours like that, and then other colours, and they'll give you a varying, create new colours with it. Now, these can be set back from the house, or they can be right behind it, and you can create some shadow. All right, it's a mushroom stem. Wasn't sure about the background. Sometimes, I just like, where am I going with this? It's okay, but I like the colours. I like the colour in here. But I don't know. And then I just got the gonna say lime again, the lemon yellow Posca, and put some dobs on there and just got my finger and lightly daubed it and just spread it out a bit just so it's not just plain purple. Not supposed to be stars or anything, it's just, but all they can be looking at it on screen. But just a bit of colour there. So I wasn't sure if I liked the background or not. You start off and it's like, where am I going with this? You do a halo around it and then blend the other colours into it, and it's like, no, I suppose it's okay. I don't know. You either like it or you don't, I guess. Alright, a bit more leaf. Just darkening those tips up a bit on the leaves. Alright. Don't think I missed any. There's a stem there. I think I got all of that. Oh, hang on, there's a stem up here. Okay. Yeah, I forget. Is that one? That one. And maybe that one. We'll see how we go. Bit of a sharpen. I've got froggy there, but I'll only use them when they need a good sharpen. Otherwise, if they just need a touch up, I'll just give them a turn. Because that's all they needed. 2 turns. 1.5 turns and she's a needle. Okay. Now, I have light olive 245, greenish blue 190, and Van Dyke brown 045. Oh, the Olympics are nearly over. Bummer. For the leaves, I'll use those two. I'll do the stem first. So there's one there, and there's one down the bottom. I don't think there's any others. And this is such a bright green, that's why I've got the Van Dyke brown as well. Just to dull it up a little bit. And then you can always go back over with a lighter colour. Just play around. Switch back and forward. Now, I might do these. Just, they're very similar colour. Brown Ochre 037. You still there, Deborah? Where are you from, darling? Olive Brown 039. Which I used before. I just realised. No, it was the ochre. No. Goodness me. Olive 249. Oh, you're from Aroa in Victoria. Oh, cool, girl. Another Aussie. Welcome on board. Bees. Well, I don't know, you might watch her channel already. But she's in Victoria. Light olive 245. Just a bit of highlight at the top. Now I'm going to use a little bit of Van Dyke brown. Just to define those two leaves. And olive green 018. Now, changed my mind, I don't know. Mixed them all up. I'm a lurker. I usually watch and listen and colour. Today I'm just chilling. Oh, it's good to have you in here, and thank you for saying hello. And it's nice to know that you watch. I had to put chat on to subscribers only because there's too many bots and trolls and whatever, and I haven't had any of those for a long time. But yeah, they started to invade, and it's like, oh well. Gotta do what you gotta do. Now I've got khaki green 016 and olive brown 039, olive 249, and a bit of olive black 019, just for these little leaves. So I'm just going over with the khaki green first. And then I'll just vary it up a little bit. A little bit of olive. Hope you had a nice Valentine's Day, B, you and Cam. Seymour and Vanilla, yep. Yep. Used to go to Nagambie a fair bit when I was a kid. My mum's parents had a block of land up there, and they sold that, and then they were renting on a farm. So I used to spend a fair bit of time up there, school holidays, and Nagambie Weir. Been to Seymour a few times. Had a friend working on the railways, and he was renting a house up there. Can't really see those leaves that much. I might just put just a little bit of greenish blue, just for a tinge. Okay. I think that's enough of the greens for now. Now, what did I use? Well, that deep dark red. I think I used that one. And that one. Now the only thing I might use is a bit of pumpkin orange from the Prisma. Don't want it too pink. So I'll just see. Sorry guys. And I think it was the umber. What other browns have I got? Oh, I miss not having the colours divided up into the red, oranges and yellows and but oh well. Just have to bear with me. See how we go with those. Alrighty. Hi Lisa. Yeah, we went to Walkerville out past Inverloch. It was lovely. Oh, nice. It was hot, but still nice to have some time together alone for a change. Without the pets and the kids, you reckon? Thank you for joining. Good to see you here. Thank you everyone for joining. I'm a pretty quiet and casual streamer. Just chill out, colour, have a bit of a chat. That's about it. The less I chat, the more I get coloured. As my school reports used to say, Heather is easily distracted. No. So I'm just using a bit of pumpkin orange. And then I'm going to use some black 009. And then some Scarlet 070. And then some dark carmine 089. And then some carmine 080. This one's a bit ruby red. It's a bit pink. That's not the one I used. Oh well. A little bit of reddish orange 040. Oh, the roof I've picked looks amazing, Heather. Thank you. There we go. Now, I'll leave those two. I was saying in part one, I love how some of the colorists use, I don't know, they use dark colours and yet they look amazing. So I thought I'd use reds and brown, sort of browns and yellows, and just vary it up a bit. Now I need cream would probably be the best. 491. And the only prisma I'm using is just a little bit of pumpkin orange. So I use the cream and then lightly go over with the scarlet. So it lightens off. And just lightly going over. If you want it lighter, you can always get back over with the cream again. There we go. One death head mushroom. Very, very poisonous. Now my cold coffee. Okay, so just getting the black. Just to define these mushroom warts. Give them a little bit of dimension. And the good old Posca. Actually, it's something I don't use. Where is it? Oh, it's big though. I should have got another one when I went to Office Works are a little bit low on a few supplies at the moment. This one's cream or ivory. I should have got it. I knew I had one, but I didn't realise it was so big. It's going to be too big. Now I have to use white. And I also got a brown Posca and just did all the little tiny dots all over the house. Now, when the Posca dries, you could probably go over with a cream pencil if you don't like them being so white. My little mushroom. And for the stem, I'm going to use, make sure that's clean because I've been on the red with it. Sorry about the wonky table. Mushroom was. I don't know, what's the technical term from them? Do you know? Anyone know? So just a bit of cream and umber. For umber 049. We can do a bit of meditation. Om. Om. No, it's a good name. I'm from Umbridge. Umbridge. Now I want to define the outside stem of the mushroom to the leaf, so I'll go quite heavy just there. Khaki green or some sort of green. Olive grey 018, that will do. Just a little bit of a tinge here and there. Can even put some grey in it. Oh, maybe some gold. No, that's bronze. Oh, bronze will do, I guess. Doesn't matter. Back to the I'm a bloody smoker. I can't do it for too long. Didn't take a big enough breath. Oh, God, I'm all fuzzy inside doing that. I haven't done meditation for a long time. My legs get all jittery and jumpy and now, I don't know what colour they usually are. I think they're like white or don't want it too white. try this really light grey. Light, oh, it's not even grey. It's light beige. 402. Alice in Wonderland, they say her name is from Umbridge. Ah. So is your real name Alice? It's not not Belinda. I'll come in chat one day and go, hi Alice, who the hell's Alice? Oh, there we go. Bit of grey. Sorry. It's beige. Light beige. It's grey. Look at it. It's grey. Light grey. There we go. I was lying in bed this morning and woke up and going to get up. And I think sometimes maybe I should change my name from CBC Colouring Book Club. And then I go, oh God, like my book, when I like, is Colouring Book Club and my Facebook and everything else. And it's like, I look back at all the stuff, that I've coloured everything. And it's like, oh God, I should just leave it the way it is. Hi, Mona. Thank you for being here. Yeah, that can be our code. Hi, Alice. With some of the pencils, doesn't matter whether it's Prisma or whatever, but if you see pencil streaks, I just very lightly get my finger and go over the top. And if you see that, if you look at it at an angle and you can see the streaks from the pencil, I just lightly go over with my finger and it gets rid of them. I've got to stop saying You can change it on those places too. I know, but it just takes forever and pain. Page is looking awesome. Thank you very much, Mona. Thank you. All right, I might do this stem. I might even use these colours somewhere else. I quite like those colours. All right, I did cream. And bit of umber. I was just nodding off when I heard your name, Mona. Hope you're well. Oh, Lisa, am I sending you to sleep? I've got a habit of doing that. Consider changing mine, but Faithful is a registered business name. Yeah, see, it just becomes, it's a headache. And it's like, why do we do these things to ourselves? Just leave it as it is. I mean, if you got, I haven't, but if you had business cards or what be actually colouring as a business, and then you got your Patreon and Discord and all the rest of it, and it's like, no, just leave it. I used to be on Discord, but it's like, it's just another social media site to look after, and it's like, it's a bit much, and it's like, no. So I bailed out. Now this one is olive grey. Light beige, 402. bit of bistro or bistro. Anyone from bistro? Go for a counter meal. Go for a counter meal. 047. Whenever I see bistro or bistro, whatever it is, always reminds me of a counter meal. I remember years ago I went up to Albury, just on the border there. Yeah, I won't even call them friends, but anyway, went up to Langara and ended up going into Albury, and they had like a smorgasbord, all you could eat. Oh, it was awesome. Oh, I wish they had more things like that. I'm going to grab the green. Just put a bit of shading into that. Just so it defines between the mushroom stem and the leaf. I need the black that goes with those. Cream. Used to be able to sing, can't sing anymore. But I was just thinking Prince, Cream, the song. Not singing it. And I hope you get it all get it stuck in your heads now. Yes, it's all, yep, it's all those ums. Yeah, I get lost too. My server is dead most of the time. Oh, you're moving house. Awesome. I want to do for myself, so we're getting there. Oh, Mona, God love you. I feel awful because sometimes, like people come in and, and they've had stuff done, like recovering from something, and I feel awful. I should ask how are you doing, and I can't remember. No, I can't remember who's who's had what, and but to all my followers and people that come into chat and everything, I hope everyone's doing well and recovering well and all that sort of stuff. But I don't want to get people mixed up either. It's like, oh, how's your, from your back operation? Oh, it wasn't you, it was such and such, and and vice versa. And it's like, oh, I can't keep up. The one thing I am doing though is thinking, and I have a few times, about changing my stream times. Sunday mornings, I don't really get to sleep in, and a lot of people like to sleep in Sunday mornings. And it's Saturday night for you guys, so you quite often, like Diane, she ends up looking after the grandkids, and so she can't make it. And Abby's out on a date at the moment. But no, my streams are pretty blah, blah, blah. My streams are pretty chilled out. And here I've had my door shut a fair bit. Like, so are you all right? You got your door shut? So, oh my God, I can't even have my own bloody door shut. Wow. Please, you're able to do more and in result will you worth all your hard work, sending huge healing hugs. Yeah. Hope you continues to recover well. Yeah. Yeah, just bought my first home, so happy to finally have my own home. It's taken years. Congratulations, darling. Oh, awesome. It's all yours. You can do whatever you like with it. Oh, wonderful. Oh, what a good feeling. Did you open a bottle of bubbly? Enjoy, sweetheart. Oh, that's awesome, Lisa. Sometimes it's 2 steps forward, 1 back. Other times it seems to be going backward, but I try and stay positive, and I know I'll eventually get there. Yes, she will, Mona. Stay strong, honey. Just being Lisa. Help family, doctor says I'm doing great. I don't need to go back, so that's all a plus. Well, that's good news. That's positive. You continue healing all the muscles, tendons, and nerves. Yep. Well, that's great. You're doing really well. Tough stuff indeed. Yep. Awesome. Yeah. That's a good positive note. All right, I'm going to leave those colours. Back to the mushies. Yep, so much for getting heaps done in 2 hours. Not. I'll leave those. I'll do the mushrooms later. I've done one, so you saw how I did one. So I'll do them later. What will I do? Make sure they're clean. Now I have lemon yellow light lemon yellow 241 and pale yellow 011. So I'm going to do in here. No, that's his top. But anyway. Alright, that was a lemon yellow. And now I use the pale yellow. There's not much difference. Yeah, open multiple bottles. uh, no more back and leg pain. Yeah, healing. Oh, I love all the live streams. They've helped me out so much when I couldn't do anything else. Yeah, so it will be a blessing to me. Oh, it's nice to know when you can keep someone occupied and take their mind off and their hard times and give them a laugh and make their day a little bit brighter. Yeah, I don't know. I might use a bit of bronze 497, some umber 049, just to start off with. I could put a bit of a glow in there from the light. It's a bit yellow, so I'll bring that back a bit with a bit of white. Well, I guess this is probably going to be a part 3. Trouble is, I get off stream and do a couple of things, and then I feel like continuing again. All right, that can be the floor. Now I might do, what colour will I do here? Might use the bronze again. What other colours have we got here? Everyone is always so nice. Yep. Love all the bright yellows. All right, now I'm going to do her hair. So I have bronze. And a bit of cinnamon, which is, I think that's 0055. Now I'm only doing base coats, getting some colour in there. And I'll worry about the individual strands in a minute. Just getting a bit of shading in there. No, I might use that colour. Maybe a bit of gold, see what happens. Bit of Van Dyke Brown 045. Now this is where I'll sharpen it up. Now I find, quite often prisoners too, but they don't stay sharp for very long. So I'm always turning my pencil to keep that sharp edge. Excuse me. Bit darker in there. Alright, we'll keep the green. Oh, it's green ochre. Okay, that's the colour I chose. So I'm using green ochre. It's a blondie sort of a colour. And it's quite yellow. But that's okay. Because you can go back over. And the Van Dyke brown is quite dark. Just gives it a bit of a highlight. So I don't want that part to be a bright yellow streak. So I'm using the yellow ochre. Just lightly. And in the shaded areas, make it a bit darker. Hi, Marilyn. This is really cute. It's a lovely picture. All Clara's pictures are cute. But I am happy with that, how it's turning out. So I like the mushroom colour, the stalks. When I get something like that, it's like I should write it down. So I've got the darker bits with the umber, or you can go over really lightly over the top of the green, yellow ochre. Put some more strands of hair in there, just lightly. We can add a bit of like can't really find the colour I'm after. Give me a second. It's a bit, I think something like a brown ochre, but not. It says burnt sienna. Now the russet 065. It's a bit orange, really. It's more orange than what I wanted. I don't want to have orange hair. That's an Albany sort of colour. But you can add a. Try not to go to my Prisma. So this one's a burnt sienna. That's not a bad colour. That's something like sort of what I was after. Sort of. Still have a half-inch Clara page. Oh, I get over them so quick. Too long for my ADHD brains. You can do it. It's like this is what I'm doing at the moment with my neighbour, Roz, and she's sweet. She's lovely. And we're doing, oops, hang on, I better zoom out. Where are you? So we're doing this. She chose this picture out of Manuette de Bagno. And she chose this one, so we're doing this one. And I don't know how long ago it was. A while. And we started doing, so I've been helping her out to colour. And then I thought, I really want to get this done. And I started doing the bunnies, and I thought, nah, the bunny needs more. He's still a bit bare, so I added more fur to him last night, made him more fluffy. And then I did this one last night too before I went to bed. And you're so cute. They are adorable. Baby bunnies. Anyway, so I'm doing this one. So that's going to be my thing at the moment. But what I was getting at was I wrote down the colours for the basket, and of course I left it for a while and come back to it and then started again. And this basket just goes to show with the same colours and using different sequences of the colours to, like your base layer and building it up. And going back to it later, and if you don't remember which sequence you use the colours in, you can see how it varies, which is good for the basket. But you can really can tell. Like I've left it and come back to it, and it's like, it makes a difference. But I like how it's turned out. It's all different colours, but just goes to show if you don't remember what sequence you use the pencils, it'll come out different. It's like when you do skin, if you don't remember, and you do layer upon layer upon layer with the same colours, but if you don't put them down in the right order, they will come out different. I might leave that out. They're so cute. Well, I have some acrylic ink now. Maybe I will be quicker. You're already quick enough. You get yours done. You don't take many streams to get your pictures done. Sometimes four streams, but you get yours done pretty well. I mean, this is my second stream. I thought I was hoping, that's why I did the background and the grass, so I could get more done. But yeah, it doesn't work out that way, really. And I use multiple colours too, so it's time consuming. So I'm slow, but no, doesn't matter. And sometimes I'm colouring, I think about just like doing the background and the grass, and which is tedious, but do that and just upload it, and then I'm like, oh god, like someone will knock at the door, or and it's like I said before, I've had my door shut a bit because I'm sick of the dust, and just a bit of privacy as well. People walk past and I can see straight through the house. And I've had the door shut, and people are like, "Are you okay? You've had your door shut." And it's like, "Oh, can I? Am I allowed to shut my own door if I want to?" Like, it's funny. That'll do for a hair. And then I'll look at it 6 months ago. Oh, I should have done. I mean, I was looking at this one. Hang on, I'll go back to this one. So I was looking at this one this morning before I started streaming, and it's like, now you look at your colouring. I did this 12th of May 2019, and I look at this now and I go, well, I could have got a Posca, and I could have got rid of the black lines there on the eggshells and the black lines on the dark, and I could have put a bit more shading into the flowers, and they look a bit funny. I don't know whether it's just time or you can see there's a couple of marks from pressing. It's why you always have backing. But I look at these and I think, oh, gee, you feel like going over and refreshing them. They're starting to look a bit old. Don't know what, I don't, whether it was my colouring at the time or it's just, I don't know. But anyway, they look like they need refreshing. But you look back, this is 2019. So, wow, nearly 3 years sort of thing. And I look at it and go, I would have done that different. And I would have got rid of more of the black lines, and I would have put a lot more colour into the cat. I would have made the fur on the bunny a bit more real. Yeah, you look back at your colouring and it's just like yellow Posca and get rid of the black lines on the flowers. I was just picking pieces out of it this morning. Sorry, guys. It's like a universal language in those places. Had a door up means you're alive and well. Yeah, I know that. But yeah, it's been a bit of crappy. The lady across the road bought a plate of food over for me, I don't know, a few weeks ago now, and I just about to get my Kiev and veggies out of the oven, and anyway, I was just about opening the oven the door pretty much, and there was a knock at the door, and it's like, oh, I got my dinner ready, and I knocked it, and it was the lady across the road, and she's like, I've got some, leftovers. Do you want it? And I went, oh, I was like, thank you, but I've already got just about to get my dinner out of the oven. And she said, so you don't want it? And I sort of scrunched my face a little bit going, no, because I had all I had fruit there that I had to eat, and I had a couple of other perishables that had to be eaten. And if I'm eating that, then I'm going to be throwing my food out. So I sort of went, no, like, the look on my face was like, thank you, but no, thank you. So she walked off in a bit of a huff, hasn't spoken to me since. And then my other neighbour come over that lives next door to her and said, she's really sad. And it's like, well, I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't rude to her or anything. And she goes, oh, go and knock on her door. And I said, she's got a problem with me. She can knock on my door too, like goes both ways. And it's like, why should I have to go and I'm not the one with the problem. Why should I go and have to knock on it anyway? It's just turned into crap. And it's like, nah, I can't be bothered with that. So went to happy hour the other night, and she turned up and grabbed a chair and took it over the other side, and and then she was bringing a bag. I don't know if it was Doritos or whatever it was. She had a bag there and just skipped me and went to the next person and went around and offered people, but just skipped me totally. And I thought, you know what? There is no way I am knocking on her door now, and there is no way. Can we talk about this and sort it out? It's just not happening. I'm not doing it. She calls me a super brat because I'm a single child. Well, not all single children are super brats. for sport brats for starters. And the way she's been acting, and just I've said hello a couple of times, she just ignored me, and it's like, well, forget it. Who's the super brat? Get over it. It's a plate of food, for God's sake. Acting like an idiot. So who's the sport brat? So yeah, that's the latest. Living in a community. And it's like, well, I'll just do my own thing. Like, stuff it. There you go, rant over. Oh, anyway, that's her hair done. I'm just not going to, I've lived on my own for many years. I'm not going to deal with that crap. I don't want that one either. Sorry, guys. Just having a bit of a... Oh, the drama. Yeah, I know. And it's like, I didn't be here for that shit. Like, I can just sit here and colour and do my own thing. I don't need to be involved in it. It's just a plate of food, for God's sake. And if you're sad, more like a grudge, the way she's giving me filthy looks and acting, and it's like, well, you know, if you got a problem, knock on my door and speak about it. But, you know, I've sort of said hello 3 times now and just ignoring me, and it's like, well, you do your thing and I'll do mine. Yeah, well. Alright, what colours have we got here? What colour will I do the macarons? The heart is probably going to be red, I suppose. Doesn't have to be, but I might do the door greys. A bit of green or something. A bit of green. That's too bright. There we go. These will do. I'll do it. Do these. Don't encourage me. Oh, neighbour, her next door neighbour, my neighbour, come over and said, she's sad. It's like, well, I wasn't rude. She goes, I'll just go and look at her. And I go, she's not sad. She's holding a grudge. You can tell the filthy looks and, you know, like, said hello and she's just ignoring me, trying to break the ice. And she's sad. And I go, well, doesn't look like it to me. Looks like she's holding a grudge. If it's over a plate of food, God bloody hell, I'd like to see what else it is if it was something serious. I appreciate it. I've never had to knock her back with it before. She's brought me over stuff before and always been grateful and always, you know, I've got manners and always say please and thank you and all that sort of stuff. But this time I said no. And if that hurt her feelings, well, it's just a plate of bloody food. That was dark grey 007. This one is olive brown 039. Random. Nah. And that next door neighbour's like, oh, well, you know, you just shut your door. And it's like, well, am I not allowed to have my bloody door shut? What? Oh, my God. Oh, I haven't seen you for a while. But, you know, yeah, the Olympics are on. I love my Olympics. And then someone else, oh, I haven't seen you for a while. You've had your door shut. It's like, oh, my bloody God. Sorry, I'm just laughing at it here because it's just ridiculous. This one's guess. I'll give you a guess which colour this one is. Starts with a U. Fair bit of shading. What? Under the window. Oh, that's what I didn't do. Better do that. I mean, it could be glass. If it was glass, you could do it like light blue or whatever, but it doesn't matter. So a bit of shading under the hinges for the door. Oh, they came and smashed up. Oh, what a waste! Like seriously, it's awful. They came and replaced my stone bench top because it had a defect in it. I wasn't worried about there was a grey mark all along the side ledge. And they said that's a defect. And I said, well, I'm more worried about the chips. And the guy from last time said, don't mention the chips, just the defects in it. And there was another mark a dark mark, grey mark in the bench that you couldn't get out. It was part of the stonework. Anyway, they come and smashed it up the other day and replaced it. It's like, oh, what a waste, all that beautiful stone. Well, surely they can make lazy. He said we can use some of it. I don't know if they make lazy Susans out of it or, you know, bits and pieces. But it's just such a shame to come in and have to smash it up like that. But anyway, this bench top's got no marks in it, no chips in it, and it's awesome. Because being on the OCD spectrum, it was annoying me anyway. Bit of a perfectionist. People say, oh, I'm anal. And it's like with me, it's like, I don't do anal. I'm just fussy. You can do anal if you want, but no, I'm just fussy. Thank you very much. Love the Olympics also. Yeah, they're great. They work so hard to get there. Not everyone, like, oh, they make a lot of sacrifices. When you're out in the town having a lovely meal and pigging out on a piece of cake or McDonald's or going out with friends to parties and getting home at all hours, or they make sacrifices for all that to do what they do. All those hours at the gym and working out and getting fit, diet, missing out on, family dues, friend do, going out for birthdays, whatever. They sacrifice a lot to do what their, passion is. Our passion is colouring. Well, their passion is to be at the Olympics and win a gold medal and represent their country, and I absolutely love the Olympics. I admire what they do. Could be buggered if I'd be running 10Ks or whatever, or 50Ks, or they're nuts. The Winter Olympics, what they do, the half pipe, and incredible. I think curling's probably the safest one out of all of them. The rest of them are all pretty dangerous. Although I'd love to have a go at the bobsleigh or something. Oh, that'd be awesome. Little bit of a not adrenaline junkie, but like Need for Speed sort of thing. Oh yeah, motorbikes and things that go fast and that. Absolutely, it'd be awesome. But the first one I've seen during this Olympics, they tipped over. The Canadians tipped over in the bobsleigh. That's the first one I have seen at this Olympics where they've tipped over. But, going at 130 k's an hour and your helmet's along the ice. And, of course, you get, same as if you come off on a motorbike, you're grazed along the road, and the same thing happens with them. But if it shreds their suit, it's not too good. See a couple of decent crash and burns in the half pipe, though. A couple of really nasty falls. And I think that our Olympians, just as well, the Olympics are nearly over. I wouldn't even be waiting for the opening ceremony. I'd be getting the hell out of China. Because they're off our waters up near Darwin, and they've got a laser light. And they nearly caused major disaster for our RAF pilots. So I don't care what anyone thinks. Bugger off, China, and get the hell out of our waters. What the hell? So that's this morning's news. So, with Ukraine and everything, and yeah, shit's going to hit the fan, I think. But yeah, no, got up this morning, turned the telly on, and the news is that China's up in Darwin and nearly caused our RAF pilots to, because the laser upsets instruments and everything, like major crash and put lives at risk, and yeah, it's like get lost. Putting it politely. Not good. Not a good situation at the moment at all. Terrible. That doesn't make a bad colour. I like those two together, actually. Where's the cream? Bit of a goldy bronze sort of a colour. So cream, light lemon yellow 241, olive brown 039, and umber 049. So I like those colours together. Well, you've all gone quiet on me. It's like, did I say too much? It's like, oh well, cream 491. That's 209 anyway. So I am using olive black 019. I got pencils everywhere in groups. I don't remember what they're all for. I'm mesmerised by her colouring, so I'm just sitting quietly watching her colour. Deborah, I agree with you, Heather. Thank you, Mona. Yeah, it's I don't like upheaval, but you know, they're certainly causing some conflict. So hurry up, Olympians, come on, get out of there. So there's another couple of good colours together. Olive black 019 and olive brown 039. So it's a bit of a goldy green. It's a bit like last week when I was streaming. I was really getting into it. I was just enjoying colouring. People sitting in the background, just, like Deborah, just chilling out, doing their own thing, listening along. I go quiet just to make you look up. So is she gone? No, I'm still here. Just a little bit of lemon yellow 240 because it is very bright. And it's not that you can tell I'm really putting it on. I just want a bit of colour here and there. So it's sort of brightening it up just a tad. Excuse me. Now, I might make that a bit. Well, this will keep me what is that in there? Oh, it's part of the door, I think. That's right. I'll just blend that in. Can't even tell. It's funny how when you use a similar colour and you go in, you find a little bit that you've missed. And it matches up. And it's just about time you guys start running away anyway. I'll probably do a bit more with that shadow and tidy it up a little bit. There we go. I'm here just daydreaming. What you daydreaming about, B? Art supplies. It's pretty bright. I'm hanging for a cigarette. It's 2 hours. Hang on, I'll bring that over. There we go. It is pretty bright. Let's have a play. Something like that. I'm just being a nuisance now. All right, guys, it's 2 hours and 16 minutes. I suppose I should leave you all alone. I guess there'll be a part 3, unless I actually do upload the rest of it. And there's still, there's still a couple of hours to go. I can do the mushrooms off stream. And I've got, yeah. Anyway, I think about it every week. It's like I'll do some uploads and I never get around to it. Thank you very much, Mona. Oh, part 3, cool, laugh out loud. This is awesome. I love it, looking beautiful. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for your support. And have a lovely week, guys. Stay safe. Hopefully things will settle down with, Russia and China and Ukraine. But, yeah, I just don't want it, it's just teetering on the edge. So fingers crossed it just doesn't. We'll see what happens, and everyone, we can get on with peace in the world. Love you all very much. Have fun colouring. Don't forget, if you want to, you can subscribe, or follow me on my Facebook page, whatever else, Instagram. You know how it goes. Thank you for streaming. All right. Thank you very much, guys, for being here today. Have a lovely week. Hope to see you here next week doing the most important things in the world. That's it, Deborah. You got it. And thank you for being here. And I'm so glad you're coming to chat and said hello. Welcome on board. B, Deborah, Mona, And Lisa, she might have fallen asleep. Anyone else that was watching, thank you very much. I'll see you soon. I should be back next week. Can't see why not, unless something else, can't foretell the future. But as far as I know, I will be back next week. Either upload this and start something else or continue with this. Stay tuned. I'll keep you all guessing. See you guys. Bye.